Master your mind and never feel exhausted again. Stoicism. You wake up and already feel overwhelmed. The weight of expectations and responsibilities piles up, causing fatigue before your day truly begins. It doesn't have to be this way. Stoicism teaches us to manage our mind, allowing us to navigate daily challenges with clarity and strength. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Imagine it's a busy Monday morning. You glance at your calendar and see back-to-back meetings and deadlines. Your heart races, and you feel the tension in your shoulders. You can choose your response. Instead of succumbing to the chaos, take a moment. Breathe deeply. Ground yourself. What if you viewed these challenges not as burdens, but as opportunities to practice resilience? Ask yourself, how often do you allow external circumstances to dictate your state of mind? When was the last time you felt in control while navigating a stressful situation? Understanding that you have the power to choose your reaction is a core principle of Stoicism. Now, let's say you're in a meeting and a colleague interrupts you, dismissing your ideas. The initial sting of their words rushes through you. Pause. In this moment, you can choose to react with anger, or you can respond with composure. What if you calmly presented your thoughts again, knowing that your value isn't defined by this one interaction? Reflect on your own responses in moments of tension. Do you often feel exhausted after defending your point of view? How might your day change if you allowed your inner peace to remain intact, regardless of external opinions? Every time you face pressure, remember you're not a puppet of your circumstances. You can reclaim your power with mindful reactions. For the next 24 hours, practice this principle of Stoicism. When you encounter stress, take a breath, recall Epictetus's words, and choose your response wisely. As you embark on this journey, consider, how will mastering your mind impact your energy and focus in the days ahead? I encourage you to explore this further in our next discussion. Before you put this Stoic teaching into practice, I need to give you an important heads up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Check the red button below to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. I don't want you to miss any Stoic lesson coming up. And since you're here, smash that powerful like. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love getting to know every amazing person who's part of this community. Your participation makes all the difference. Let's interact. You take a deep breath, feeling the cool air expand your lungs. As you reflect on the Stoic principle of response, let's explore another layer of this philosophy, the idea of acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It's about recognizing reality without letting it define your mood. Picture this: you're stuck in traffic, the minutes tick by, and frustration builds like a storm inside. You clench the steering wheel, heart racing. But what if instead you accepted the situation as it is? You might think to yourself, I cannot control the traffic, but I can control my feelings about it. Relax your grip. In this moment, shift your focus. Maybe this is a chance to listen to a podcast or breathe deeply while you wait. Seneca once said, "A good character is the only guarantee of a happy life." Consider what this means. A strong character allows you to sift through life's challenges and find peace amidst chaos. Imagine starting each day with the mindset of acceptance. not as a resignation, but as a commitment to engage with life as it unfolds. When faced with an unexpected challenge, pause and reflect. What can you learn from this moment? You walk into the office, feeling the energy buzzing around you. A project deadline looms, and tension hangs in the air. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, think about the strength within you. How often do you allow stress to cloud your judgment? Pause for a moment and breathe. Accept that things may not go as planned. Failures, missed deadlines, and unpredictable circumstances are part of life. The question is not whether they will happen, but how you will respond. What if every time you feel a wave of anxiety, you remember that you are not powerless? Picture yourself in a meeting. Your coworker presents an idea you disagree with. Instead of battling it out, what if you listened first? This inner calmness, this acceptance, allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Now, think about your daily interactions. Do you often feel pressure to prove yourself right? How might it feel to choose understanding over defense? Every moment of discomfort is an opportunity to grow. The more you practice acceptance, the more resilient you become. Frustrations will arise. Traffic jams, difficult conversations, or unexpected delays. But just as waves crash on the shore, they will pass. You can rise above them. As you navigate your day, challenge yourself to embrace acceptance. The next time you feel the weight of the world, remember to breathe, hold space for your emotions, and respond with intention. This journey of mastery starts with small steps. How will you cultivate acceptance in your life? I encourage you to explore this idea in our next conversation. Before we continue, take a moment to check in. Are you still subscribed to our channel? The red button below is worth a glance to make sure you won't miss out on any upcoming insights. Click like if you appreciate these discussions, and let me know in the comments how acceptance resonates with you today. Your thoughts add depth to this community. What small change can you take toward a more accepting mindset? As you embrace acceptance, let's dive a little deeper into another powerful aspect of Stoicism: gratitude. This practice might feel simple, but it can transform your mindset in profound ways. Picture this. You wake up to a chilly morning. The sunlight peeks through your curtains, and you take a moment to appreciate that warmth. The aroma of coffee fills the air. Even in life's chaos, there are small joys waiting for you to notice them. Gratitude shifts your focus. Instead of dwelling on what's going wrong, you start to see what's right. It's easy to get lost in worries, especially when deadlines loom or meetings stack up. But what if you paused each morning to list 3 things you're grateful for? They could be as simple as a good night's sleep, a friend who checked in, or the comfort of your favorite sweater. This practice doesn't take much time. Just a few moments can center you. As Marcus Aurelius said, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Knowing this can help you prepare. But imagine starting your day, remembering all you have to be thankful for. It's a balance. Let's say you are stuck in a long meeting. As boredom washes over you, it's easy to focus on how time is wasted. Instead, think, I get to learn from my colleagues. I have a job that supports me. This small shift can ease frustration and turn the situation into an opportunity for growth. Now, let's bring this into your daily routine. Every evening, take a moment to reflect. What happened today that you can be thankful for? Perhaps a family member offered support, or a stranger smiled at you. Acknowledging these moments can fill you with warmth and contentment. You might wonder why this matters. When you practice gratitude, stress tends to shrink. You build a buffer against negativity. Grateful mindset allows you to respond with poise when challenges arise. Just think about past difficult days. How would a grateful heart shape your reactions? Gratitude is a practice, just like acceptance. It doesn't happen overnight. Start small. Set a reminder on your phone. When it goes off, take a moment to appreciate something in your day. It's also worth sharing your gratitude with others. A simple thank you can brighten someone's day. It spreads positivity. When you're grateful, you contribute to a ripple effect, inspiring friends and family to reflect on their blessings as well. As you explore gratitude, ask yourself, how can you weave this attitude into your life more deeply? What small change can you make today? Shift your viewpoint. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by daily tasks, recognize them as parts of a fuller life. Embrace the chaos as a chance to learn and appreciate what you have. Before we wrap up, let's check in. Are you still part of our growing community? Make sure your subscription is active. Hit that red button, and if you find value in our talks, please give a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comments. How does gratitude resonate with you? Let's keep this conversation going. What's one thing you'll focus on being grateful for tomorrow? As you reflect on gratitude, let's explore another essential Stoic practice, mindfulness. This practice encourages you to be present in the moment, savoring life's experiences without distraction. Imagine this scenario. It's lunchtime, and you're at your favorite cafe. You take a seat, but your mind is racing. You think about the meeting you just came from and the tasks waiting for you. Instead of enjoying your meal, you're consumed by what's next. But what if you took a moment to simply breathe? Focus on your food. Notice the colors, the smells, and the textures. As you take a bite, let the flavors dance on your tongue. Mindfulness teaches us to be in the now, appreciating what we have right in front of us. It helps to reduce anxiety by bringing your attention away from what lies ahead. Think about your morning routine. You wake up, but are you really awake? Many of us rush through mornings, checking our phones and planning our days. Next time, challenge yourself. When your feet hit the floor, take a few seconds to just stand still. Feel the ground beneath you, the air around you. This simple act can set a positive tone for the day. Let's take this into your day-to-day life. Whenever you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, pause for a brief moment. Close your eyes and take 3 slow breaths. Inhale through your nose, filling your lungs, and exhale through your mouth. This small practice can act like a reset button, bringing clarity amidst chaos. Now, consider your interactions with others. When someone speaks to you, how often do you truly listen? Mindfulness encourages us to focus on the present moment in conversations, fostering deeper connections. Next time you chat with a friend, put your phone away. Make eye contact and listen without planning your response while they speak. it can transform your relationship. Mindfulness also helps you handle difficult situations. Think about a stressful encounter. Maybe it's a critique at work or an argument with a loved one. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a breath. That pause allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than simply reacting. You can address both your needs and the other person's feelings. Every day brings small moments that often go unnoticed. Challenge yourself. Become aware. When you find joy in the simple things, a warm cup of tea, the laughter of friends, or even the gentle rustle of leaves, acknowledge them. This awareness fosters an appreciative mindset. As you practice mindfulness, remember that it's not about perfection. There will be days when your mind wanders, and that's okay. Recognize those moments. Gently guide your focus back and continue with your practice. It's a journey, not a race. Before we wrap up, I invite you to explore how mindfulness can fit into your routine. How can you take small steps towards being present? Maybe start with a few mindful minutes each day. Set reminders on your phone or place sticky notes in your environment to encourage moments of awareness. And of course, let's check in again. Are you still subscribed to our channel? Make sure that red button is clicked. If you enjoy our conversations, don't forget to like this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on mindfulness. How does being present resonate with you? Let's engage in this journey together, exploring how mindfulness can brighten your path. What's one mindful moment you'll embrace in the coming days? As you dive deeper into mindfulness, let's explore another crucial Stoic practice, self-reflection. This practice encourages you to take a step back and evaluate your thoughts, actions, and experiences. It serves as a way to learn from your day and grow. Imagine it's the end of the day. You sit quietly, perhaps with a cup of tea or coffee. Instead of diving into distractions, give yourself a moment to reflect. On your day, what went well? What challenged you? You might feel tempted to skip this moment, but taking just 5 minutes can make a big difference. Self-reflection means being honest with yourself. Let's say you faced a stressful situation at work. Instead of just replaying it in your mind, ask why it affected you so much. Was it the pressure from the deadline? Or perhaps how your colleagues spoke to you? Understanding your triggers helps you respond differently in the future. You can set up a simple routine. Each evening, jot down your thoughts. Write down 3 things you learned from the day. They could be insights about others or even about yourself. Maybe you realized that taking a deep breath helped you control your anger. Recognizing these moments reinforces your growth. Now, consider how you respond during disagreements. When someone voices a different opinion, do you feel defensive? Reflect on why that is. Understanding your emotions can help you choose a calmer response next time. Remember, it's okay to disagree. It's how you handle the disagreement that truly matters. Think back to a recent argument. How did it make you feel afterward? Was it worth the stress? Self-reflection allows you to evaluate these moments. You might find that most conflicts aren't as big as they seem in the heat of the moment. Here's a simple practice. At the end of each week, take a longer period to reflect. What were the highlights? What challenges did you face? How did you grow? This weekly review builds self-awareness, giving you insights into patterns in your thoughts or actions. As you reflect, also consider gratitude. Blend the 2 practices together. For each challenge you write about, Also write something you're grateful for. This combination can create a fuller picture of your experiences, turning even difficult moments into learning opportunities. Allow yourself the space to explore these reflections without judgment. Sometimes, being hard on yourself can stifle growth. Instead, approach these reflections with curiosity. What can you learn? How can you improve? Let's not forget to celebrate small victories too. Every step forward is worth acknowledging, whether it's a better reaction to stress or a gentle word said in a hard moment. These small wins build resilience. Now, picture how much a few minutes of self-reflection each day can enrich your life. It's a quiet yet powerful tool for growth. You'll start noticing patterns in your behavior and thoughts, giving you the chance to adjust before responding impulsively. As we wrap up this chapter on self-reflection, I encourage you to take the time to connect with yourself. Reflect on your day today. What taught you something new? How can this understanding shape your tomorrow? Before we conclude, let's check in again. Are you still subscribed to our channel? Make sure you hit that red button. And if you find value in these discussions, please like this video. I'd love to hear your experiences with self-reflection. How has it influenced your perspective? Join the conversation. What's one insight you've gained about yourself recently? As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the evening sky, Mia sat at her desk, surrounded by the remnants of her busy day. The rush of meetings, deadlines, and unexpected challenges felt like a distant echo. She took a deep breath, recalling the principles of Stoicism she had absorbed over the past weeks. This was a pivotal moment for Mia. For too long, she had allowed anxiety to overshadow her perspective. But now, armed with acceptance, gratitude, and mindfulness, she reflected on how she had transformed her responses. With each thoughtful reaction, she felt lighter. The memory of a tense discussion with her colleague lingered in her mind. Previously, she would have reacted defensively, feeling the weight of each word like a blow. This time, however, she had chosen a different path. Instead of fighting back in frustration, she had listened. It had surprised her how calming that felt. The conversation shifted. Rather than a debate, it had become a dialogue. They had found common ground. Agency had become Mia's ally. These days, the workplace didn't seem as overwhelming. The chaos was still there, but it no longer dictated her mood. She had learned to view traffic jams as opportunities, not inconveniences. Stuck in her car, she had embraced the quiet moments, tuning into a podcast or simply breathing deeply. Life's ebbs and flows were more manageable. But the real test awaited her, a crucial presentation the next day. As she prepared her slides, the old anxiety began to creep back in. Her heart raced at the thought of speaking in front of others. It was a nerve-wracking challenge. Yet this time, instead of succumbing to fear, Mia paused. She remembered the teachings of Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. She chose calm. She practiced her speech, visualizing success. That evening, Mia decided to reflect on her day before bed. In a moment of quiet, she wrote down what had made her feel grateful. As her pen glided across the paper, she noted the support of her friends and how a kind gesture by a stranger had brightened her day. Gratitude filled her heart, pushing out the remnants of worry. The morning came, and she stood in front of the mirror, ready to face the day. The sunlight streamed in, and she felt an unusual sense of peace. Mia knew she was fully equipped. It wasn't just the knowledge she had gained. It was also the commitment to apply it. As she walked into the conference room, she felt the nervous flutter within her. But she took a deep breath, grounding herself, and focused on the people in front of her. They were not adversaries. They were collaborators. The presentation flowed smoothly. Ideas bounced around the room, and when questions arose, she responded with thoughtfulness. After the meeting, her colleague, who once interrupted her, approached with a smile. "You handled that really well," he said, genuine admiration in his voice. Mia felt a surge of pride. She hadn't just presented ideas, she had engaged with others as a partner. Later that day, reflections of her growth were undeniable. The struggles she had navigated, the feelings of being overwhelmed, the battles in her mind, had transformed into experiences of empowerment. She understood herself better now. Challenges were not her enemies. They were paths leading to skill and wisdom. Mia's journey of mastering her mind wasn't over, but she had taken significant steps. As she closed her journal that night, she felt gratitude wash over her once again. There was power in her choices. There was power in presence. With a contented sigh, she realized the life of serenity was not about perfection. It was about the journey, one mindful breath at a time. Before diving deeper into her reflections, she checked her subscription status, ensuring she stayed connected to her newfound community. It felt fulfilling to be part of a group that sought growth. She had more to explore, more reflections to absorb. Are you on this path to serenity alongside Mia? Subscribe now to our channel and stay tuned for more insights on Stoic living. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to click like. Share your biggest takeaway in the comments, as your experiences can inspire others on their journey. And remember, wisdom is best shared. Send this video to at least 3 friends who might need a dose of inner balance.